Lords, ladies and jesters, welcome back to more Final Fantasy IX, where all I've done since last time is I've just made my way back to the gear pass just so we can head on through to Treno. Now there is, for anyone who's played 9 before, there is a certain friendly monster in the Dali area. Well, I don't want to go after that quite yet. Oh, sorry about that, sneezing. Now, I will be going after that soon. Oh, 1610 gil. They must use a random number generator to come up with the amount of gil, surely. Because there's no way somebody just sat there and went, ah, no. 1610. That's a good number for gil. Then lower the gate. I just talked here. Hey, will you lower the gate? Raise the gate! But now we can head our way towards Treno. Now, the fun thing about Treno is very dark. And it has some different enemies for us to fight. Except not this time, apparently, it's still a spider. That Marcus hasn't failed a steel yet. Petition to have Marcus join the crew instead of Zidane. And then I suppose we wouldn't have the cool thief swords, would we? So, it is what it is. Yes, Treno is the city of the night. Now that is Treno there. Right there, but I don't actually want to head to Treno just yet. Oh, here is a friendly monster. This is the friendly ghost. Now, if you encounter it, you can just run away, which is what I'm going to do. You could really go for some ore. Apparently my back buttons are being weird. I don't know why. Why are my back buttons behaving so dodgy? Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to have to do it then. I didn't really want to do this now, but if we give it some ore, there's another one at Dali which I can do later. I was just going to run away from it there. Much appreciated. Please give my regards to Ladybird. This is part of a side quest known as the Friendly Creatures side quest. And all you get for it is you get a lot of AP, which is great for Dagger and Stiener because they have a lot of abilities that they're going to be quite behind on. Unfortunately, I was quite close to learning a lot of those abilities that I've just now learned from doing that. But it has pushed us close to level. But I did want to keep it till we got a new sword for Stiener. But we're very close to finishing level up, which is the big thing I want to learn for Stiener. I'd love to know why I'm having buffering problems with my back buttons trying to run away there, but it is what it is. So yeah, the other friendly creature, the first one you're supposed to do is outside of Dali, is the friendly Mew, or Mew. That one I am going to be saving for later. Not much later, mind you. In the very near future, I just want to get some new equipment first for Stiener, so I'm not wasting the free AP that I'm going to get from it. So yeah, I say it would be a waste to use it now. He's so close to learning some of the abilities that I actually want him to learn. Now, but before we go to Treno, there is this lovely little area over here I would like to go and explore. Another trick sparrow, really? At least you know where Limblum got these from for the Festival of the Hunt, I guess. They came over to Treno. Now, not all the friendly monsters, I should say, want ore. Some of them want a lot. Some of them want more precious stones. But you will be given them by other friendly monsters. But there is a certain one that is not a friendly monster. That is just a trickster. I am a warrior. No. I got book killer. What am I learning to learn on here, by the way? Oh, the Geminus boots. I could swap them for Insomniac and Man-Eater, really, couldn't I? Ooh, or add status on the glass buckle could be nice. We'll just leave it like that for now. I haven't got that many accessories to the point where it's that much of an issue. I'm tucked away in this corner over here, this very dangerous corner, thanks to these mandragoras over here. These happy looking little plants. Be very careful with these. Chestnut is... It's essentially Steiner's minus strike. it does more damage the lower health they are. So ideally, you want to one-bomb them if you can. Which is where I'm hoping Lumina's going to come in hand. Lumina! So look at that, 600 damage, that thing's still alive. That chestnut now will do 630 damage to one of my party members. Which is nuts. They also cast Blizzara, which hurts a little bit, but nothing I'm that worried about. It's not killing them before they get chestnut off that bothers me if I damage them. Yeah, these are some tough old nuts. Get it? Because they're using an attack called chestnut? No? So I'll just go sit in the corner. But through a lovely combination of being able to attack fast enough with Dagger's Lumina and Steiner's physical attack. Granted, if you're doing this normally, you don't have the luxury of that. I would just 100% absolutely focus everybody down. With Chestnut being the type of attack it is, Protect and Shell isn't going to help against it. You just kind of have to take it and revive if you can and just focus on one at a time. But we can get through it nice and easy. They do give good experience, so 307 experience and Steiner learned Undead Killer. Hey, and we got the card. But over here, there is a cave. And in this cave, there is treasure, but this is Quan's dwelling. That's right. This is where Vivi's granddad lived. This is where Vivi and his granddad lived. This is their dwelling. Which, given the items we're going to find, mostly being ethers, 100% makes sense. Since you know Vivi is a black mage. Now, before we go in there, I want to go down this rope. Why is she climbing a rope as if it's a ladder? What's the matter with her? But over here, in these rocks, we can find Scorpio. Another of these Stelazio coins. We'll have a look and see what Scorpio says there. Oh, we've got another cool one that I'll hand that in when I can. Scorpio was very timid. He always looked at his shadow until one day he decided to look away. He walked up a hill. I have no idea what the Stelazio story is referencing. But free full HP and MP rest here. If you want to grind out against the Mandragoras, then you can. Now, what did we learn? We learned Undead Killer. So I can put the Mythical Gloves on for Man-Eater and Bug Killer. Still... Well, if I'm getting Bug Killer off the Mythical Gloves, then I don't need to worry about the Bronze Helm, do I? I can just go straight to the bar button for Alert. If I'm doing that, do I really need to learn Alert on them? Like I'm doing Insomniac and Man-Eater? Insomniac and Man-Eater are way more important than add status, in my opinion, on Steiner. Most of his swords don't actually have a status, if I remember correctly. Some of them do, most of them don't. But if we climb up these, we get another ether. And there is something somewhere. Is it over here? Yeah. Someone measured height. 6 months since I adopted Vivi. Still too small to eat. And Dagger's not clever enough to put 2 and 2 together and know that it's Vivi. What about the clock? Somebody... Oh, so... How do you know it stopped the week before you left Alexandria? How do you know that? At the bottom of the ledge in the ocean there is foam. Now, there's nothing else here, to be honest with you. So... Yeah, I just came in here for a wee side quest. Just mostly to pick up that Stelazio coin. We need them. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to head to Treno. I'll save you the chew of having to watch us walk there. I'll just walk there off screen. It's a big city we walk past, and I'll meet you outside of it. So I'll take care of that and I'll be right back. Alright, so I was walking back to Treno there, but Steiner has decided he wants to trance. So I was like, why not? Let's cue in on Steiner's trance. And we can actually go over his trance and what it does. Steiner's trance is the most boring out of any character's trance in the entire game. He gains no special abilities or anything like that, as you can see. It doesn't change his sword magic or anything. What it does do, though, is it gives him a massive attack increase. As you can see there, for hitting 516 damage. Steiner's trance is one of my favourites. Just purely for the fact that he just turns into an absolute unit. But here we are at the city of Treno now. I like Treno's music. Treno's got some good music. Dark City Treno. The city of nobles. I'm going to find out who has the Supersoft. Long nights and a great place for thieves. Yeah, let's steal the Supersoft and get it over with. Do you think I'd let you commit a crime? Stiener. Stop jumping about all angry. The princess has disappeared. And so's Marcus now. Awesome. Excellent. Well, that was easy. No, don't let these frivolous matters get in your way. So there is a certain way we want to watch the ATs in this place. But before, let's cheer Steiner up. You know, he's working with thieves. Garnet's gone off on a little wander by herself. Let's try and cheer him up. He doesn't want to drown his sorrows in alcohol. He wants to do it by chucking money into a well. Or into a fountain, I should say. Now, there is a reason we're doing this. The magic number is 13. We want to do this 13 times. And you will see why momentarily, viewers. See, we feel happier again. And again. What about this time? We feel happier again? How happy can one man be? But this time another coin appeared, and we get Gemini, which is another of the Stellagio coins. Gemini fought by the river. I will sing her a song. He didn't know where she was, but he hoped his song would reach her. So we've got, what, three Stellagio coins now. Now, there is an achievement in this version of the game for getting seeing every single ATE in the game. Now, if you do not do the ATEs in a certain order in Treno, you will miss it. Now, there is a certain way you have to watch them. Granted, I 100% get that, you know, not everybody's going to want to have to sit through it and watch all these ATEs in a certain order. But there is a very, very, very important way to do it. So first, we watch Treno Tradition. Right? Before you leave this area where we're at now. You can go chuck the coins in the water, that's fine. But as long as we don't do it before leaving, and honestly, if you timed that right, Dagger only loses, I think it's like 500 gil. But said we lost 1,000. Yeah. But 500 gil to 1,000 gil, I'm not really sweating it, right? So now we have to follow Dagger. We want to go this way. And we want to watch now, we want to watch Pursuit. As Dagger is going to give chase to the four-armed man who stole 1,000 gil off us. A big whoop. I'm cotton robing it here, right? Like, not like it makes much difference when I'm cotton robing it. You know, difference of 500 gil is going to make to me. So now we head down the same stairs Dagger headed down, and we want to watch Confusion. Right? Now this is very important that we do it in this exact order that I am doing it, and you go the exact same places I am going. Or else you will not get to see all these ATAs, and you will not get the very nice reward at the end of it. Very nice reward at the end of it, actually. Oh, let's talk to the old man. Hooded and cloaked. Ever, Susan? My wife, she died 3 years ago. Since then, I've been Supersoft. just a random old man, just happy as Larry. No idea what's going on. So now, do not head the direction the four-armed man went. We want to head this way. We want to follow Garnet, right? We want to watch ambition first, not unexpected visitor. Right? Listen careful, Mario. Oh, wow! That was a very bad Mario impression, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem that miserable. Treno seems like a lovely place to live. If you're from Treno. But Mario has no idea what's going on. Neither does Marcus, look at him. Marcus has no idea what's going on. Right, now, very important here. We are backtracking. We want to backtrack all the way back to the entrance. This is very, very important. And this time, we want to go up these stairs on the right hand of the screen so we can watch Meeting Place now. This here is going to ensure that we can watch every ATE in Treno. Hey, where you been, Marcus? Oh, you know, around. Hey, it's Baku. Still got that call, I guess. Where Baku's found it? What the hell? How did Baku find it so quickly? So now, we're going to go north. I'm going to have to rerun this entire loop of the city here. And we can watch Unexpected Visitor. And we will now see we've seen every ATA in Treno without accidentally pushing the story, without missing absolutely anything whatsoever at all. Oh, and Dagger's in the auction house. We're going to have a lot of fun in that. Hey, that's Kuja. But we're going to have a lot of fun in the auction house, not in Kuja. Right? So now, we're going to scare a Moogle out of the tower, apparently. Jesus. So now, we are heading back this way. Back to where we were. Now you have to be quick here. We are going to head into this place here. This is the synthesis shop. Now what we want to do is, well, you're supposed to press it as he walks past you, but you just semi-body block him here at the door. If he gets past you, then you're going to lose out on what we're about to get here, right? So this poor man bought a power belt, which honestly, 1,000 gil, 500 gil, I'm not bothered. A power belt is really, really nice. Belt that raises your strength. As you can see there, it's a +3 strength. Has counter for Stiener, so you can counter attack, fire for vivi. MP attack, which is great on your physical units like Freya and Stiener, who a lot of the time aren't going to be using their MP as much as you would like. It lets them use their MP to deal extra damage in battle. It's really quite nice. Oh, is that right? Oh well, I'll keep an eye out for Bishop. But this is the synthesis shop. Now there is a lot I want to do here, including the cotton rope trick, which I'll do off screen. There's also just a lot of things I want to synthesize here to start with, to be honest with you, like cashews, coral rings, gold chokers. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Before we do that, obviously I've got, you know, I do have a shopping list. I know, right? I've got a shopping list. But there's other things we can do as well, like I want to visit the auction house and stuff, which I'll do after I've done the cotton rope trick, really. But I do indeed have a shopping list for Treno. But before that, we can have a little explore around. No, there's a treasure over here. We can grab this treasure here. A mithril dagger. Very nice. It's a bit dangerous to be leaving out in the open. What do you say, kid? Something fishy going on in that tower. Oh. There's always something fishy going on in towers. It's the way it works. So, our next venture, I want to actually go this way first. I'm not going in there and accidentally pushing the story forward. That is not going to happen. I want to come down here, where we can get a Yeti card, along with 1 gil. Yep, 1 gil. Item shop, if you need it or if you want it. But the real thing we're looking for here is behind the shop, if I remember rightly. There it is. There it is. Taurus, which is our 4th Stellazio coin. We now have Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, and Taurus. Taurus had an idea. He would give Virgo a gift. Through the forest and over the mountain, he found a star. Now, I know you might be looking going, well, why are you doing this? What, Thomas, what's the importance of getting all these Stellazio coins? They seem a bit pointless, and you might be right. They are kind of pointless, but at the same time, the rewards are very, very good. Slum Drunk just chase some drunk things. We'll chase the Murgle out. And this is the Murgle. This is Mogridge. I believe I've got a letter. No. I have a letter. No, I don't have a letter from Mogridge. Interesting. Trouble in the rainy city. So, the guys I saw were heading towards Vube Desert, west of Burmecia. They'll only find sandstorms. Oh. Stills looking great, dude. Do you have anything else for us? No? Fair enough, Mogridge. I think if I talked to this dude. He used to gamble up a storm at the car stadium when he was young. Very interesting. And there's a monster in the cage. That monster in the cage looks imposing, but it's not actually that bad. So, I have a shopping list here. One of it is a mithril sword, but I'm greedy, I want 2 mithril swords. I'll get another mithril spear. Let's see, air rockets I don't need the rods, don't need any more flame staffs. Vivi's got an ice staff equipped. I want 2 lightning rods, lightning staffs there. Let's see, I 100% do indeed have a shopping list. 4 bone wrists. Let's see here, what we got next. Bandana. I want 5 of, even though I wrote balaclava instead of bandana apparently. Well, I'm saying wrote, I mean typed. Oh look, there's a chain plate I sold from... I sell that from? Who did I sell that from? Beatrice. And then we've got chainmails. I want 2 chainmails. So we're going to have a look at our new equipment here, because Steiner's got some nice little upgrades. We now get armor break on the mithril sword. Didn't get anything there. Or there. Or there, for that matter. Alright. Steiner got 1 upgrade. Now, what I'm going to do now, because you can ask about that monster down there. I will fight that monster. We're not going to do it now. The master of the Knight family who owns this building keeps that monster as a pet. I will be back to challenge that monster, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. But now, what I want to do is I actually want to head up this way to the auction house. I'm not going to be buying anything from the auction house yet. I just want to pick up Dagger. Yeah, how did you find it when you just complain? I do not know, princess. Poor Steiner. Yeah, there is a few things in the auction house I would like to pick up, but it's not a massive worry. Again, I have a list of auction housing for this disc as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the price I would like to pay for it, which is a wee bit of a problem. But with Dagger back in the party, I'm not listening to, you know, Steiner clipping clopping around like a horse. And we'll have a look at some of the new stuff. We've got like the bandana, Man-Eater and Insomniac, nice stat boost. The Bone Wrist, good for strength, evasion and magic evasion. I can put one of them on her for now, why not? And nothing else yet, okay. So, what I'm going to do now is, well, I'm just going to go absolutely hammer the But I'm going to hammer the cotton rope trick in a minute. Before that, there is something else I want to do. Now, this is the card tournament, the card stadium. You can go play cards there if you really want. Not my cup of tea, but you can if you want. And there is these nobles around here. If you talk to them, they just tell you random things at this point. Honestly, they're a bit arsey. But there are certain items in the auction house that they actually want. But down here we can get an ether. And in here, in this crazy bird lady house, looking house here, if we go into here, this is, please bring the Stelazio to the Queen. This is Queen Stella, who would like to collect the Stelazio from us. And we will give her our Scorpio, which she's going to remove from our arse. Very nice, thank you. And she actually does put them all in cages, you actually do get to see them. Now the problem with this though, is it's one at a time. Will you give me your cancer? Now, that's not a question that I don't think anybody's ever been asked before. Will you give me your cancer? Like, yeah, sure. I guess I'm not going to stop you from taking my cancer. So, we'll hand over the 4 coins we've got here and we'll be able to see what we get in return. Might be something new, might be something good. It might be something absolutely terrible. So far we've got a 30,000 gil and a Phoenix Pinion, which is nothing to sniff at, I suppose. So it's it's decent. It's decent. It's very good, very usable. But this reward, the Blood Sword, this is what we have been after. This is why I have not went and fought the Friendly Moo yet. I would like the AP I get from this to go to the Blood Sword for Dark Side rather than the Mythical Sword for Armor Break. Now the Blood Sword, as a Blood Sword in any Final Fantasy game works, you attack, you steal health. It basically makes Stiener unkillable if you want to grind in the not so distant future. Stiener will be 100% unkillable. Like, I mean unkillable as well. Now, what I want to do here though, before I do my cotton robes, is I would like 3 gold chokers, but apparently I have a linen Quak'ers on Stiener. I do. Have a chainmail. It is quite literally better for everything but your magic. Jesus Christ, Stiener. Right, gold choker. I would like 3 gold chokers. I want 3 coral rings. And I want 1 Kachusa? The rest I'm just going to turn into cotton robes. Again, I'm going to sell them, leave myself 2 or 3 cotton robes like I normally do. Now, obviously everything we've just made there is accessories. So the gold choker, auto potion, flea gill shell, they're useful for later on. Kachusa. Bright Eyes, ability up, and life. Now, unfortunately, this can only be equipped by women. Now, ability up is 100% the best, one of the best, if not the best ability alongside, well, level up. Level up, you gain, I think it's instead of what experience shows you, it's like you get like a 1.5 bonus, so you get, you know, your levels quicker. Ability up doubles the ability points you get from battle. So that friendly ghost that gave me 10 ability points, if I had ability up on Garnet, that would turn into 20 ability points. And it ramps up fairly nicely, to be honest with you. Now I'm just going to check Stiener out here because I actually want the power belt on him for what I want to do now. Now, what am I going to do here? Well, we don't need to learn or level up for it because we don't get any experience. I want Bird Killer and I want MP Attack. And while I sell this first set of cotton ropes here, well, I'll sell them after. I want to fight the monster. I want Stiener to fight this thing down here. Now, could I have chose better and give him something that absorbs wind damage? Probably. But if you die in here, it does not count as a game over. You just get your ass kicked. Let's go next. The Bloodsword looks so cool. I mean, look at it. It's got the eye looking back at you and everything. And Stiener kills in 2 hits thanks to power attack. That damage he was dealing there was thanks to MP attack from the power belt. And we get a Tomberry card. And as you can see there, it cost Stiener all of his MP. But it was worth it. So now I'm going to turn him back onto... What did he have on? The Coral Ring. I don't think I changed anything else whatsoever, actually. Get rid of Bird Killer though and put level up back on him. No, just have HP, have a HP bonus, that'll do. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to do this cotton robe trick until, you know, I've only got maybe 2 staple hats and 2 wrists there for later on, just in case I need them. And I'll keep 2 or 3 cotton robes, but that'll be it. So I'm going to take care of this and, well, I'll be right back afterwards so we can go and have a look at the auction house. So yeah, I'll take care of this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've took care of that. As you can see here, whoop, I still have, what do we have? Where are they at? I have 2 wrists, 2 stapled hats, and I believe 2 cotton robes left. Wherever my cotton robes may be disappeared to. There they are. But I have 147,000 gil now. Which means it is time to head to the auction house. Now, if I'm not mistaken, is there not an item somewhere around here I can pick up? Somewhere over here, perhaps? There it is. Some extra gil. Some extra gil is always nice. Now, again, I have a list of what I would like to pick up in the auction house here on disc 2. And what have we got? A mini Sid, Dagger's Artifact, and Une's Mirror, and I would like all 3. And the Reflect Ring. I want a Reflect Ring as well, don't I? Yeah. Now, I do this by what is technically sniping. The only thing is I don't have, you know, a set price that I would like to get them all for. I'd like to not pay too much if I can. Okay, so 2,300. What you want to do is you want to wait for him to say, I heard 2,300, and then so 2,600 gil there. He's going to ask again, any more? I'll go into 2,700 gil. Bam! I've got myself the mini Sid. So, unfortunately, I do want all of these items. I want Dagger's Artifact as well. I mean, I can afford to pay a little bit pricey for it. The mini Sid just costs us essentially what I found outside on the floor, so not the end of the world. What are we going in for here? Is it Dagger's Artifact? Now, if you're stupidly rich, you can just offer to pay like exorbitantly stupid exorbitant amounts for this, and none of these nobles will actually get you. But if you look, you can see that these nobles, these have been, we've seen these over by the Synth shop, all of these nobles that are bidding for these items here. And we will get a chance to sell them back to them. 76, 77. Do we do any more so I can buy it, I can pinch it for 78, please? Now, sometimes you'll do this and somebody else will then chime up and bid again. But we get Dagger's Artifact. Nice little Final Fantasy 3 reference. Same as Une's Mirror. And this is 3 of the one-time items, which only leaves us the Griffin's Heart. Like you see, I want a Reflect Ring. If you're interested, I also want 2 Magician Robes, 2 Fairy Earrings, a Medane's Ring, and a Pearl Rouge. Is what I would like to get out of this auction house today without, you know, breaking my bank. $12.2. What's this for? Une's Mirror. Do I really want to pay this much for Une's Mirror? I mean, that's a little bit more than I would have liked to have paid for Une's Mirror, but we can take it. Reflect rings are expensive, right? There's nothing we can do about this. This price is going to rock us. Reflect rings aren't even that good. I don't even like the ability on reflect rings, if I'm completely honest with you. Oh, stop bidding, will you? Now, obviously, you can do this on fast forward if you want, if you're quick enough at reading to actually catch it. I'm not. But you can. Come on, come on. If I can get this for less than 15,000, then I don't mind the fact that I've overpaid on Une's mirror. Come on. 14-2. Hey, everyone else put your paddles down. Hey, we got the reflect ring. So, short break time, we can walk out. I'll go over all the new key items that we get once I've managed to actually get them all. What we got today? Magician's robe, I want that. I want the fairy's earrings. I want the Medane's ring. And the Pearl Rouge. Awesome, I want all of these. Now, unfortunately, this is just going to be a running thing, right? I am going to want all of these. Thankfully, it's only disc 2 that has a lot of this stuff I want to buy. Disc 3, there is 4 items. In disc 4, there's only the 1 item I want to buy. So it's not too bad. Why do you just want a magician's robe? I use magicians? No. I am a magician. Look at me. I'm the magician now. And I need 1 more of these as well. Same as the fairy earrings that's up this one as well. Yeah, the fairy earrings here. I want 1 more of the fairy earrings. After this one. Thankfully the Medane's ring and the Medane's ring, Pearl Rouge and Reflect ring I only want 1 of. Sorry, I was just doing a quick guild check there. This is fairy's earring. Fairy earrings, very important to get them. If you're going to buy anything from this auction house on disc 2, get the fairy earrings. Fairy earrings are vital. If it's the one I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure it is. 82. Stop bidding. Let me buy them. What we got? 86. I know this is riveting gameplay, right, folks? So I'll tell you what, if you've made it this far, right? Why don't you leave a comment down below. Tell us, which Final Fantasy game you like the most. Maybe which character from Final Fantasy you enjoyed the most. I completely missed them fairy earrings there. Whatever, they'll come back up. Maybe which character you enjoy the most in Final Fantasy. Drop a comment down below letting us know. I'd be very interested to hear. I'm always interested in people's favourite Final Fantasies or favourite Final Fantasy character. Obviously mine are a bit skew. Obviously my favourite is Final Fantasy VIII, and my all-time favourite Final Fantasy character is Kane Highwind from Final Fantasy IV. And Medane's ring, what's next? The Pearl Rouge. I still can't believe I missed the fairy's earrings. But yeah, my favourite's 8. I really like 8's story. I love the junction system. And as far as Kane from Final Fantasy IV goes, I think Kane's awesome. Kane is great. 17, really? Damn, I've paid for that as well. But we'll have a little look at what we just brought there. They're all accessories. So the Pearl Rouge, Level Up, Reflect Null, and Loudmouth. Unfortunately, used by women. Raises water elemental attack, which might be useful. Equipable by women, so not everyone can use it. Reflect Ring teaches Garnet Reflect. It also teaches everyone Auto Reflect. You also automatically have Reflect on. And the Medane's Ring. Body Tempt, Chemist, and Guardian Mog absorbs Ice Elemental attack. So I was mistaken. It is the Pearl Rouge. Absolutely come away with the Pearl Rouge here. The Pearl Rouge is going to allow Dagger to learn Level Up. I think... Can Kano equip the Pearl Rouge? I'm not 100%, but Dagger can now... I mean, basically, female characters between the Pearl Rouge and the Katusha, their abilities are pretty much sorted. And what else have we got? We got picked up a Magician robe. Nothing major. So, what I need here is... There is a grip. How much money have I got left? 83. Ugh. Another Magician robe. Fairy earrings, which I want. I got a Medane's ring. Did I pick a Medane's ring up? I did. So the magician robe, I want the magician robe and the fairy earrings. That's all I want from this one. And then I still need the griffin heart to come up. And the second fairy earrings I'll get. You know, I can do that off screen once I've got one. I just had this magician robes. Now you can see why I like doing the cotton robe trick. If you don't do the cotton robe trick, disc 1, Limblum, and then obviously start at disc 2, treno here, there is no way you're affording the stuff in this auction house. Bam, so that's my 2 magician's robes, so I'm happy there. We've got the fairy earrings. I think this is the only thing I want, isn't it? Another Medane's ring and Pearl Rouge after this, if I remember correctly. But the fairy earrings I definitely want. Could also be the fairy earrings I was thinking of that I think people that you need to buy. The Pearl Rouge is pretty huge as well though. I'll chuck a bid in there, why not? I don't think anybody else was bidding at that point in time. Yeah! So what we've got here, what's the next item? The next item is the Medane's ring, which I do not want, so fast forward through this, just to check what the last item was. I apologise for the sound in the background. That sounds like a washing machine underwater. At least the music doesn't fast forward. Damn, they're paying a lot for this Pearl Rouge on the Medane ring. And next one, the Pearl Rouge, yeah, so I don't need that neither. So, the fairy earrings, where are they? Where are my earrings? There they are. Yes, this was the one I was thinking of. This is the one that is very important that you get. It teaches everybody level up. Body temp's really good as well. But the main thing is level up, which is why I want 2 pairs of them. Ah, the griffin's heart, we want that. And the fairy earrings, perfect. Our first 2 are the ones we want. So, let's get it sorted. Let's get the griffin heart, let's get our second set of fairy earrings. And then we can have a look at these key items that we've got and, you know, we might not keep a hold of them. 32, 34. What's this, the griffin heart? Now, there is guides out there online that tell you the ideal price that you really want to pay for these to make it worth your money. I'm just not overly bothered as long as I'm not paying extortionate. Although these people are bidding up a storm here for, I mean, it's a griffin heart. I mean, you know, how many times are you gonna get a chance to buy a griffin heart? If I knew people wanting to pay this much for it, I would have got Stiener to carve that griffin heart out of the griffin in the weapon shop there. 5,800, thank you. I think there is a top end price that the people buying here will pay for these things. If I'm not mistaken. You can just sort of like, you know, auto snipe. So I'm just fast forwarding through the fairy earrings here. Just trying to get to a part where, you know, people are going to stop bidding. Because I do need a second pair of fairy earrings. Will you stop running it up? You don't even need earrings. Yeah, me. 8,200. Give me these fairy earrings. Bam, sold. So that is everything I need from the auction house. There we got a reflect ring, 2 magician's robe, 2 fairy earrings, a Medane's ring, and a Pearl Rouge. Now I'm down to 58,000. So I've spent nearly 100,000 there. But we did come away with 4 new key items. Une's mirror. The body may perish, but the spirit lives on, which is actually said by Une in Final Fantasy 3. We seek magic as a way of life. We create dreams after life. Well said, Dora. Griffin's heart, fear its soul, for it knows no terror. And the mini-Sid. May this flesh turn into clay, may this blood turn into water. God of chaos, trap this soul forever in this form. That sounds a bit ominous, I'm not going to lie. Now, what you can do here is you can phase through those people there. Very easy to do, very nice. Who doesn't like phasing through people just stood in front of them? But if we run all the way back over here to where the synthesis shop is. We've got an adventurer here. You've got the Griffith's heart with you. He'll give us 8,000 for it. Now, if we say no, he will offer 10,000 for it. Now, I'm just going to sell that. That's 10,000. I didn't pay 10,000 for the Griffith heart, so I'm not really that bothered. And this guy here wants Uni's mirror, who will pay 12,000 for it. But that was going to give us 15, and I didn't pay 15 for it. Thought somebody bought. Did somebody not buy Dagger's artifact off us here as well? Is it you? No, you open the members only. Somebody here does buy Dagger's artifact off here as well. You can just sell them all, which is 100% what I'm going to do. It's not you. Is it you? No. Who wants to buy Dagger's artifact? Or is it just them two that people want to buy? Now, you can sell them. I can go rebuy them at the auction house, like, right now. It's you, isn't it? Yeah, he wants Dagger's artifact. The Scholar is the only one that you can't haggle the price up. But I'm going to sell it again. The Mini Sid, I don't think anybody buys the Mini Sid. I could be wrong. Oh. I forgot to hand over... Whoops, I forgot to hand over a Stelazio as well. You're listening to the conversation here. Gives you little hints on, you know, what the auction house might be selling. But, you know, nothing major. But yeah, you buy them, you sell them back, you can rebuy them. Like I said, not the Mini Sid though. It's only Dagger, Uni, and the Griffin Heart that you can sell back. And I mean, we made more than our money back. About the 93,000. Now, what I might do is I probably might just buy them again off screen. But let's hand over Aries here. I didn't realise I had Aries, if I'm completely honest with you. So we'll hand that over. That's 5 Stelazio coins. So what do we get now? We get more Gil. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. So, what I'm going to do now, this has been a bit of a long episode, and I do understand that, and I do apologise. Unfortunately, the treno auction house is a fickle mistress with what it wants to sell. But I actually want to leave Dali now, and I'm going to rearrange leave Dali. I want to leave Treno and head for Dali, because I would like to go and find the friendly Moo before this episode is over. So I'm going to head towards Dali, and I'll meet you over there once I find the fight I am looking for. So I'll take care of that. I'll be right back. Okay, finally. I finally found the Moo. This took longer than it should have, to be honest with you. But we're finally here. And all it wants is a simple ore for 10 AP. Now, I have changed some of the weapons and equipment around just so the AP isn't massively going to waste. Not like it's a big thing, but I'd rather not waste it if I can. So yeah, that was the friendly Moo. That's the first 2 friendly monsters done. And Dagger can now go back to, what was she on the Molteno rabbit? Because she's almost done with blind. Maybe that's fine. I might as well keep her on that, but I'm close to Jelly as well. Desert boots we can put on. I know for a fact there's going to be people screaming at us, why didn't you use this or this? And I say, Dagger will get a chance to learn all these, don't worry. Worry you not. She wasn't going to get level up anyway at that point in time, or ability up, so it's not really like I've lost a massive thing. Let's have a look at Steiny first. The Blood Sword. We'll go back to the Mithril Sword. Barbut's fine, Mithril Gloves, that's fine, Chainmail's fine. Coral Ring he's finished with. Where am I getting the alert from? Oh, the Barbut, man. What does he really need? Power attack, maybe? We can start him on learning power attack. You, doesn't really matter. And you, I don't know. We'll do that for now. So, in between this episode and the next one, I'll obviously walk back to Treno there and take care of that and meet you outside of Treno. But, lords, ladies, and jesters, this is where we're going to leave this one for today. Next time, we will go and see Marcus and Baku in Treno and see if we can't go get this Supersoft for Blank. But until then, I've been Thomas, this is Daddy Glady Gaming, signing off. Stay safe.